Welcome to the Grand Connection Virtual Network community. We are so excited about our next presenter. His name is Mike Wolf, and he is a self-made freedom lifestyle entrepreneur. Wow, does that sound good or what? He's a seasoned investor, an international speaker, and he's a regular contributor in the media such as Globe and Mail, Sirius XM, Yahoo Finance and NBC and CBS. He has an extensive background in business for many years and entrepreneurship. He's a real estate passionate investor, and he's going to show us at our event coming up on September the 25th at the Grand Connection how we can be more successful as entrepreneurs. So I really want to welcome you, Mike, to share with us and be a part of our Grand Connection community.
Oh, thanks so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Mike, I've known you as a real estate guru, but people call you the homeless millionaire. Tell me how you got to this place and are a successful serial entrepreneur.
It's kind of funny you should mention that, because I know a lot of people find it ironic that as a real estate investor, I'm homeless, but I'm homeless by choice. And so one of the things that I love to teach entrepreneurs and real estate investors is that the reason we get into this in the first place is to create freedom for ourselves. And so many of us, we create this, we create a business that goes on to be this big monster and it takes up all our time. And so I'm a really big fan of building my business around my lifestyle, not the other way around. And so these days, well, before COVID anyway, I normally am very nomadic. I travel the world full time. I do a lot of volunteering. I hang out with my grandkids. Everything I get to do is by design. I've designed my life to allow me to do the things that I love. And I think everybody can do that, but so many of us get stuck and we become either our businesses fail, or if we finally make it work and we start to make money, then we become workaholics. And I like to teach people how not to do that. I think right now is absolutely the best time to be an entrepreneur. There's so much access to so many tools, and a lot of it's free, and a lot of people don't take advantage of it. They're looking for that magic pill that somebody's trying to sell them for a large sum of money when there's all this stuff that they could be doing to get customers for free. First, we start off as solopreneurs. Then if we get to the point where we want to scale, sometimes we hit this brick wall where if we don't start building teams, we can't. If you're already working 14-hour days, either you can choose not to sleep and eat, or you got to bring somebody on your team. So we go to that next phase, and that next phase, I call that the babysitting phase, or the micromanager phase, where you reluctantly bring somebody on. You don't want to, but you have to. And so you bring somebody on, and then we tend to micromanage that person or people. Everything that I started to do on a frequent basis, I would replace myself with somebody else, and got to the point where I switched from being a workaholic to a playaholic. I make way more money as a playaholic than I ever did as a workaholic. So one of the lessons is to stop working hard, work smart. And so that's one of the 3 lessons I'm going to give people. But ironically, like now, if I were to actually fly down and meet my teams in Atlanta, or try to manage them in some way, micromanage them, I'd actually just slow them down. So I actually make more money when I just stay away. So when I'm traveling, if I'm lying on a beach somewhere, that's usually when I'm making the most money. So that's one of the things that I teach people is, quit working so hard, find people that are good at the things that you need done, and when you stop micromanaging them, not only when you empower them, not only will you have your time back, but they're going to be a lot happier too. And because you're letting them do what they're good at. It's very hard for most entrepreneurs to skip over the micromanaging part. But the sooner you get from solopreneur to empowering your people and giving them the freedom to make choices for you, and the sooner you get your life back, and the more you can scale. So usually we're the ones who slow down our own businesses by putting ourselves in every single position in that business. I've done 2 3-day live events so far, and they both made like 6 figures without me even doing very much effort or marketing or anything. We put very little into, we did a little bit to get affiliates to send a few peeps here and there, but I would have never done it had it not been for COVID. And now, of course, we recorded everything, and we're going to repackage it, repurpose it. So when I go back to travel mode, we can still help people, but it won't be my time. I won't be spending 3 days in front of a computer, although I actually enjoyed it. It was kind of fun.
For those of you who are watching right now, Mike's going to share with us the 3 biggest business mistakes that you should avoid, and the important first steps to create a freedom lifestyle business, and how to have a business and life that you absolutely love. So it'll happen on September the 25th at 11:30 until 1 Pacific Standard Time. And we welcome you to join us. Go to grandconnection.ca to register for your free Zoom link.
Thanks again for having me, and it's my pleasure to be here.